Good morning, children. Welcome to social class. So, in social, we are learning block 25, which is written communication. Yes, so we have learned that drawing was the first form of written communication, where early humans used to draw the pictures to show what they want to exchange, isn't it, children? Then slowly they started with the pictographic scripts, and while they were doing scripts, they were facing a problem to show 10 of same things. That means if they have to tell about 10 bulls, then they have to draw 10 bulls. So while they were facing those problems, they started working on simplifying their scripts, isn't it, children, so that it will be easy for them to communicate easily. So in that way they might have started with the numbers and the alphabets, isn't it? So when they started understanding the scripts with the alphabets and letters, then they started writing on the backs of the trees and on the surfaces of the stones or on the cloth. Okay, after that there was an invention of paper and printing press. Okay, which is our third topic. Okay, invention of paper and printing press. Okay, so please open your social content book, children, and turn to page number 155. So, before the invention of paper and printing press, people used to write it on the backs of the trees or on the surfaces of cloth or on the stones, isn't it, children? But when paper was invented in 2nd century BC, so this paper was invented in China in the 2nd century BC. Okay, and how did they make this paper? With the help of pulp of a plant fibers. They have taken the pulp and they made the fibers. Okay, even today we use the pulp of the trees to make the paper, children. Okay, so they started like that. How to make the paper? They started in the China in the 2nd century BC. Okay, and the paper was made. So with what they used to write? So for writing they used to use the pen. For pens, they have to have the pen to write it on the paper. So for instead of pen, at that time they did not have the pen. So what they used is they used the bird feather. So can you see here, children? Bird feather or wooden stick they used to use to write. So what they used to do, they used to dip this bird feather or the wooden stick in the colored liquid. So can you see here, children? A ball of colored liquid. So they used to dip in that and they used to write it on that paper. Okay, so after this invention, people started writing on the paper with the help of wooden stick or with the feather. But it was difficult to make it two or three copies, two or three times the same thing they have to write. So instead of that, they invented the printing machine. Okay, in the year in 1940s, a person called Johannes Gutenberg invented this printing machine, and by this invention it was easier for the people to print more copies of the same content. Okay, so it was easy for them. Instead of writing two copies, if they have to make 10 copies, they have to write for 10 times. So instead of that, it was easier for them to print it with the help of this printing machine. Even now people use this printing machine for printing the newspapers, for content books, for magazines. So all these can be printed in short time. Okay, with the help of this printing machine, children. Okay, so this is our topic for today, children. I have given few keywords in your daily schedule. Please learn them, write it in your classwork and underline in your content book, page number 155 and 56. Okay, so if you have any other difficult word, you can include in your keywords, children, and learn them. Yes, now coming to your question answers. How did invention of printing press helped in written communication? Explain with an example. So, invention of printing machine brought a big changes in the communication. How? So instead of writing with the quills, books could now be printed in the printing press. Okay, even though they write it for once, other times they can print it using the printing press. As a result, now we have different books written by different authors, newspapers, magazines, and many other things which can be printed. The content books, the books so that the children can read, the story books so that children get entertained with that story books. All these came after the invention of printing press. So in that way, printing press made a huge help in the written communication. Okay, in this way, in with the help of printing press, we are having newspapers where we can share our thoughts, isn't it? Thoughts, ideas, messages to many people at the same time, and it can reach to thousands of people at once, isn't it? So and also the printed content we can read easily. Okay, it is easily understood. The handwriting might be difficult for many people. Okay, someone's handwriting is not readable to others, they cannot understand by other people, but printed, they can be read easily also. So in that way, printing press has helped a lot in the written communication. Okay, children. So write this answer in your classwork and please learn it, children. Coming to your homework, complete the volume book, children. Volume book 3, page number 47, S3, paper and printing press. Okay. So in the next class, we will learn the next topic, children. See you in the next class. Bye.